Hello there. I'm going to do a heart in different colors today. Pink, red, white, gold. Actually, I'm going to put 2 pieces of tape on there. I spin these pretty good to get as much paint off as possible to help prevent warping. Again, the only cutouts I've had warp were the turkeys. And I've done a whole lot of different kinds. Even these tiny ones I pour on these, they don't warp. Dollar Tree stuff. The witches, the cats. Nothing warped. A couple of the turkeys. Not even all of the turkeys. Just some of them. They're all from the Dollar Tree, by the way. Paints don't normally do that. It's been pretty cold down here, though. We're having a cold wave. Seriously, though, we've had single digits for the high and about negative 14 overnight. So it's a little cold. I love from people that don't get global warming. And they say, why is it so cold? If you are new here and learning, these are ready to pour paints from Pouring Masters. I use a lot of silicone oil. Put it on a mat, probably be about a ½ inch or more in diameter. Put a little circle of it on a mat. I don't measure it. It's way more than all the other artists tell you to use a drop or two. And they, wonder why they don't get sales. Also, your paints need to be the same consistency, including any base paints, pillow paint, whatever you want to call it, which I don't use. Apologize for the stupid furnace noise. The colors would be... hot tamale red, placer gold, titanium white, and the pink is wild rose magenta. It has UV, black light, whatever effect. The white shines real nicely in the black light too. It's pretty cool. You can see it on the thumbnail for my other heart video. Maybe I'll do a side-by-side thumbnail for this one. Maybe I'll just switch the other one to a side-by-side. I just don't have a good picture of the other one because we haven't had any decent sunlight. Probably go get one today, change it. This gold is obviously clogged a little. I'm just going to switch out the lid for something else for the meantime. I switch paint lids all the time. Hasn't hurt anything yet. I actually have another one sitting here that's clogged that I switched the other day. I haven't brought my toothpicks down here. I get these wonderful bottles at Dollar General. The paint just rolls right through them. I love it. They're really thin paints in the first place, but trust me, different bottles make a difference. especially when you get towards the bottom. And, you know, you'd rather continue on your pour instead of refilling the thing. And thanks to my new subscribers, and thanks to all of my subscribers. Appreciate you. I have over 10.8 thousand views. Appreciate you. My Oz pour seems to be popular. I should do a side-by-side thumbnail with the busted canvas I made from them. They're pretty neat. One of them has all of them, Dorothy and everybody. The other one I made has Glinda. Ugh, anybody watch Wicked? I hate how they made Glinda a pretentious goof. I sincerely hope they fix that in the next movie, because that's obviously not her MO. I'm not a big, Hollywood person or nothing like that, but that was ridiculous and it made me mad. It's probably one of the only movies I've even seen lately. Oh, pardon me there, I'm finishing up my coffee. Afternoon coffee, shit. I almost feel like I should have left the red out of this. But whatever, how bad could it look? Hope you're all having a great day and better weather. I had to run to the store earlier. Thankfully, I have a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, just enough faux fur to cover my body was my point. Nice long faux fur coat, faux fur boots, faux fur hat with ears, like, animal ears that stick up. Pretty cute. Almost lost hold of the gold there. Told you these bottles are smooth. Any of you locals watching, there's a charity event on Thursday. Buchanan Manor, and I'm not sure the other location. You can contact me on Facebook. You know where to find me. I'm buying all the cookies. They're doing 2 locations. The one's Buchanan Manor. I don't know the other. I have an appointment. I can't volunteer. It's a drive. They're giving away blankets and I don't know what else. I swear it was socks. I don't remember. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing that I can't even remember if it was socks or whatever. All new items. I don't believe they're accepting anything used. I don't think they're allowed to in these cases. If you ever wonder why, there's numerous reasons. Like, a lot of it is bugs, believe it or not. We're just gonna let it go with that. Anyways, yeah, charity event Thursday. I believe it's 1 to 3. Again, you can get a hold of me on Facebook or Taya. Can't remember her last name at the moment. We're having a sale, by the way, if you happen to need some cookies for your own event. Giant Eagle sugar cookies are buy one, get one Thursday. You can order now and then you pay for it then and get the ad price. I swear I have the best luck finding things that I need. They're always on sale. the other day I needed apple slicers for a neat little red potato recipe. Went up to Giant Eagle. They were marked $1, and I'm talking the nice ones with the silicone handles. I'm like, that can't be right. And it wasn't, but of course, you know, they had to give it to me at that price. Otherwise, you get them for false advertising. And I got 4 of them too, because I'm a sharing person. I love to share, give people stuff. So yeah, I got 4 of them for, you know, $4 instead of, they were supposed to be $7.99 a piece. Sign said 99 cents. I think Giant Eagle will live without the extra couple dollars. They're probably the biggest chain in the area besides Wally World, which I don't shop at. They got ridiculous with their COVID rules. Not to mention their greed. Putting all the mom and pops out of business too. That's wonderful. That's sarcasm, you know. Obviously it's not wonderful. See how all the paint just shook right to the bottom? Beautiful. I swear this red is almost the color of ketchup. I barely like ketchup. It's gotta be Heinz. Where's my Pittsburghers at? If the ketchup ain't Heinz, you can keep it. I gotta refill my magenta, which is good because you can see how much, ouch, what do you call, how much silicone I add. Well, yeah, shake it too. The other artist will tell you, ouch, don't do that either. Hurt my wrist the other day. It's still bothering me. Actually, usually put the silicone in before I fill it, so let's do that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably about enough to cover a nickel. Probably should have just used a little less of the pink. Oh no, that's right. I wanted there to be more pink on this one. It was the red that I didn't want as much of. But it's too late for all of that. Don't want as much white. That's just a little accent color. It's too distracting. I don't like too much white in a painting. It pulls your eyes away from everything else. This is about the time my back starts to ache. Oh. Anybody else decrepit? I'm not old enough to call myself old. I'm only, I don't even know anymore. I am, I don't know, 46 or 7. I always forget. I don't know what's wrong with me. If I remember properly, I believe I'm 47 now. I was born in 77, so the end of it. September 77. Sometimes I'll just skip the white if I'm doing something like this where I don't want a lot of it. Just put it in every other row. But I get to talking and explaining things and forget that. Those swirls actually can make for nice lacing too. Not just doing straight lines, but whatever. Probably have enough paint, so I'm going to stop with the gold. Put my lids on. Alright, here comes the fun part. I want to make sure my tape's on there good, obviously. And they hang these with jute. I replace it with either ribbon or I have silver and gold hangers that I bought for Christmas stuff. Yeah, these gaps are huge. That's alright though. That's why I leave a little paint in the cup and we fill those in later. I tell you, those gaps were huge. Whoa, Lord. That's alright. It's this crappy tape. It's not regular painter's tape. They tricked me. Seriously though. Don't get a Scotch all-purpose tape. Make sure it's actually painter's tape. I'm going to go ahead and actually peel that off since we're not going to need it anymore. Okay, well I would have, but it's not working anymore. scrape the edges off over here on the edge of my basin. Well, I don't want to tap that into the basin because it'll ruin everything, so hopefully it doesn't warp with all that paint on there. We are going to pour some of the leftover paint into the bezels. I don't have any small hearts, I don't believe, or anything like that to pour on. It doesn't matter if it goes over the sides. You know, wipe it off, scrape it off later, sand it off, whatever. I use, these are beautiful. Hippie Crafters paint wipes. Actually, I have them right here. I love these things. I've saved the floating floors and everything with those. I use paint for lots of different crafts. So I didn't even need as much paint in some of these as I put in there, but that's okay too. Got enough for one more. Whoops, almost dropped that one. Beautiful. I never use the very bottom of the cup because it just seems to turn into one color. So that's boring. Peak one, heat gun on high. Definitely don't do this too much to them either. It will absolutely warp it. Do the bezels too. Don't get too close. Matter of fact, I'm putting it on low. It will absolutely blow the paint out. Absolutely getting cells in the bezels. These are so cute. Show you something too. When you make one of these, you can get texture in the paint. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. It does absolutely not matter because check this out. Lord Almighty. Didn't know these weren't open at all. Trying to open the cabochon. Ah, they're in a baggie inside the box. Alright. When you put that on there, it's beautiful. You don't see the texture. You just put a little Gorilla Glue in there. Alrighty, well, bring you down for a close-up, huh? And there it is. Another beautiful blacklight heart. Thanks for watching. Happy pouring and have a blessed day.